Hey, Facebook, check this out. I know the title sound funny, but y'all come on in. Let me share this with you, and y'all need to hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. And you can always go back and listen to it. But I gotta get in and share this. This is something that's been funny to me, but it's been something that I needed to say because it just hit me one day as I'm going through the drive-through. I'm so they had several companies to come out with some type of deal, right? So you had Wendy's with the 4 for $4. I know you had Burger King had a $5 deal or whatever it was, for whatever it was. But this is the revelation in it. This is what I get out of it, because I'm always looking for something how I can learn from it, just to see or encourage me to help me with my life or anything that I have going on. So check this out. This is what happened. So when you think about, a lot of us get discouraged because we think that other people are going before us. And we're always wondering, man, when is it going to be my time? Like, I've been doing this for a while. I've never gotten my recognition. I've never got noticed. It seems like my stuff is going in vain, and other people are going before me. And it's like they're prospering, like they're getting everything that they need out of life. And I'm still doing me. Like, I'm writing books. I'm speaking. I'm working. I'm at a church. I'm doing all this stuff. But it's like I'm not seeing any progress. But as I look at everybody else's stuff, it looks like it's working. Because it was real hot when Wendy's had the 4 for $4, right? It was real hot when Burger King jumped out there with their 4 deal and had the extra cookie or something like that to go with it. But check this out. This is what I got out of it, though. Like, God is preparing you, and it may take you longer, because it's going to have a greater impact. And I'm not saying we're in competition. I'm not saying that you should be worried about what anybody else doing. If anything, it should inspire you to see what they do. But what I'm telling you is that if it's taking God longer to manifest the vision in your life, understand that the impact is so much greater. I'm telling you, if you drive by Popeyes at any time of the day, there's going to be a line. But everybody went before them. All the other companies did their thing, and they did something similar, but it was like whenever Popeyes dropped their hit, when Popeyes dropped the 5 for $5, I'm talking about like lines are backed up out the, I don't know what, just looking at I'm looking at it like, this is amazing. So don't let the marination, don't let the process stop you. Because if you look at what Popeyes did, Popeyes came out after all these deals dropped, but it's having the most impact. It's making the most revenue. It's like their lines are backed up, and people are literally waiting in line for the best thing. So I'm not telling you to be in competition. Don't think that this message is about this. But what the revelation in it was, stop tripping over the process that it's taking to get what God wants to come out of you. Like, a crock pot takes a while to cook something. But once it's done, it's better than that quick fix stuff. It's better than the microwave food. So if God is taking a while, it's like you hadn't heard anything. You hadn't heard any noise. Hadn't nobody said nothing about your name. But when it's time for you to drop, when it's time for your vision to come out, when it's time for it to be manifested, you can think back on what Popeyes did. And Popeyes is jumping right now. Like, for real, Popeyes got it going on. I hadn't heard much about a 4 for $4 lately. Hadn't heard much about a 4 for $4 or 4 for $5 at Burger King either. Because in Popeyes let everybody get out the way. They let everybody get their thing done. And I'm sure you had people that worked at Popeyes that went and supported that. So support other people. Because you supporting them don't knock you. But what was so amazing about it is that it took a little while longer for Popeyes to come out. But look at the impact that it's making. Look at the noise that it's making. Look at how people are drawn to this place and they're eating. Now, I'm not promoting it. Now, make sure you eat this in proportion. Now, don't be talking about no Popeye. Now, I eat Popeyes too, but I just don't eat it every day. But what I'm saying is that if you look at the revelation in it, it's good to take some time. Because if you think about it, I'm sure Joseph, saw the vision, he saw the dream early, but he had to wonder in his mind, like, man, this is taking some time. I know what God showed me, but why is it taking so long to happen? It's because your impact takes time when it's that much greater. So if God has you in a place where it's quiet, if God has you in a place where you can't hear anything, and it seems like everybody else is going before you, just remember how Popeyes did it. They waited their turn, which means they stayed faithful throughout the process. And when it was time for them to release their vision, it blew it up. It's off the charts. Every time you go, it's lines backed up. And that's what God wants to do for us. If we would just stay faithful, if we would stop being competitive with other people and jealous of their success, and we just stay faithful to what God gave us to do, when he releases it, it's going to be a blessing to so many people. It's going to be a blessing to so many people. So keep marinating. Stay in the crock pot a little while longer. Because when it's your time, everybody going to know about it. When it's your book that come out, everybody going to read it. It's going to be so many people blessed by it. And you're going to be able to tell the story that I never gave up. Look, y'all have a good day. I got to roll. I got some stuff to do, but I had to get that off my chest. Y'all be good.